Yeah, so I think every day I think I'm trying to figure out what what really life is all about because from a mental perspective, like you can imagine so many different possibilities in life, and I mean, of course, common sense should dictate your life all the time, and of course, you cannot. The truth of the matter is that you cannot be everything. You cannot win everything, even if you'd want to, right? Because imagination is endless, and you might almost feel like uh, especially when you're young, especially when you're healthy, you want to like, make the best out of it. But I think again, you cannot be everything or you cannot achieve everything. So you gotta keep working and keep exploring. And I think also what is I think more important is that you should not, uh, uh, you know, yeah, like don't be so concentrated on the outcome as much as you're focused or concentrated on the input, which is your work, the hard work that you do, the effort that you put in. And I think, yeah, you just let yourself go. Just put in all the effort, all the just all the limiting beliefs, all the limiting thoughts that you have inside of you. I think it's just you just gotta let it go. I mean, it's uncertain. Everything is uncertain in life, but you have to work with that uncertainty. I mean, think about any movie, movies that you like, or even the movies that you don't like. They're all, they're all sort of centered around the fact that life is uncertain. They're all, designed around the fact that movies are, uh, they have. I mean, that's what it is. Like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, like, it's not perfect, but I mean, but the protagonist is always trying to like find a way out. That's what movies are. That's what books are. So every life, even if you look at all the famous people, the people that you know, the people you admire and like, if you look at their lives, you'll always find that it's not really necessarily a perfect life. They have their own challenges, they have their own issues. It's just that they're making through it, they're putting their effort into it, and then somehow they're either successful or not. So yeah, it's a tricky. I think sometimes overthinking can grasp take control over you, and like you might start wondering what it is, what isn't. But I think it's all about just doing, just putting in your effort, putting in the action, and sometimes things might work. And always make sure that you're doing something which is not harmful to you, not harmful to anyone else, and whatever you do should come from a point of peace as opposed to something like a. There's always a possibility that you will be you will end up succeeding. So yeah, you got to keep trying, you got to keep putting in the energy. And yeah, sometimes the failure may happen. I mean, sometimes the it could be serious, but the possibility remains that you might fail hard, you might fail really bad, but that's okay. I mean, that's how life is designed. You can't really do anything about it.